YouTube friends, it's Beverly from Lucy the Cat channel, and I just wanted to bring you an update video from June of 2021, not from September of 2020 like yesterday's video. Anyway, an update video of the beautiful plants that Fernanda, my friend in Portugal, sent me. Anyway, the first one here is the Repsalis polycarpa, and I've got it put in a big pot now, and it's grown quite a bit. It's got a few dangly bits. I think all the pieces that she sent me rooted, although the plant looks a bit dry there now. This one hasn't bloomed or anything, but it seems to be growing well, got a lot of new sections on it, and it's very nice. I really like it. And I'll lay that on the side. Okay, and the next one is this one here. Oops, I just watered it and now there's water running out of the pot. This is Epidendrum cruciform, Repsalis cruciformus, I guess is another name. And this one is still in the original pot that I potted it in. I haven't repotted, but it's recently been in bloom, and I'll see if my camera woman here can get a little bit of a close-up of that if I'm not shaking it too much. And I don't know if it has any scent. I don't smell anything on it, but there's a couple of the stems now have been blooming, and I think it's really cute. I haven't seen one like it before. Very nice little plant, and it's grown lots of new sections as well. And there's another one here. Look at the water now I've got on my table. I'll get that after. This one here, if I can get the tag out. This is the Epiphylum species, and this one had several sections when it came, and it's after growing a few new stems, and I don't know, hopefully in a year or two, or maybe it could be longer, I might get some blooms, but it seems to be doing really well. It's grown a really long stem over here, and it looks really nice and fresh and green, and I think it's going to be due for a repot. And I'll lay that one aside. So the next plant I have here now is Repsalis cruciformus cristata, and this is the one that had the big curly end on it. And I think it was just the one stem when I received it, and the stem now is after putting out several new sections, so it's growing quite well. I think it's going to need to be repotted as well. Plus the little curly end has put out a bunch of little stems on it. So I don't know if I should let that keep growing. Maybe Fernanda can tell me what I should be doing with that, or what she does with hers. Anyway, it's grown quite well. Very nice plant, and I need to get some places to hang all these wonderful plants. And I'll carefully lay that one aside. You'll have to pardon my dead moments there. And I have another one here. And this one, she sent me 3 stems of it. And it is Fephera, or can't pronounce that, Momacantha. Have a look at the tag there. Anyway, another beautiful plant, and this one's been growing well. It's got a nice few new, these bright green stems on it, and it did bloom quite well actually. I was very surprised that I had new blooms this year. It had some of these older little blooms, remnants of blooms on it last year when she sent it to me, and I think most of them have dropped off. There was that one older one, and here's an older one here. So you can see that these are, they're orangey in color. It had beautiful little orange flowers, and now the little fruits, I'll call them, were pink. When I saw them from Fernanda, I don't know if it makes a difference growing it indoors or outdoors, or if they'll turn pink later. But again, the plant's done really well, and I'm really pleased. It's beautiful. Can't thank Fernanda enough. And I've got a couple more here. So this one here is Repsalis gartnery, heteora, and this is a red one. So basically it's an Easter cactus, and there's some remnants of some of the blooms. It had beautiful red flowers on it, and I might try to stick in a picture of some of the bloomings of a couple of the plants. Anyway, it's put out a nice few new sections on it. It's growing well, and I'm really happy to have it. And I think, no, it's not, no, not done. Still got a few more. This one here is another Solidopsis gartnery. This is the pink one, and I was blown away with how beautiful the pink flowers were on this plant, and it's grown a nice few new sections as well, so it seems to be doing really well, and it was extremely gorgeous. I couldn't get over how nice they were. Unfortunately, they're not there now, but like I said, I'll try and put a picture in of what they looked like. And I don't think I've shown this guy down here. This is another one. I think I had one stem, and then it grew this stem here, and then something fell off a higher shelf, fell down and struck the plant and broke it. So I bandaged it up with a toothpick and a bit of tape in a couple of places there, and I think the actual break was down right here. And I thought, oh darn, that's terrible, you know, I'm after hurting the nice plant Fernanda sent me. But as you can see, it recovered quite well. It's put out two lovely big firm stems, and there's a couple of smaller ones growing. And the main stem, actually, it's, well, the one that broke, that one seems to be still growing. So I'm hoping to see some blooms on this guy in the future. And I don't know if I told you the name. This is Epiphylum gillager. Maybe my camera lady here can take a close-up of the name so you can see it. Anyway, another wonderful plant. Very happy to have it. And I've got some more here to show you. And these here are the orchids. So these are Dendrobium Epiphylum, and there were some keikis from Fernanda's plant that she sent. And there's probably 9 or 10 there. And I can take out some to show you. They're pretty much very similar. I've only recently put them in leca. Fernanda sent me a beautiful mount, and I had them mounted on that during the winter, but finding it difficult to keep them from drying out too much. So recently I put them in like a self-watering leca type thing. And over the winter, they put out little nubbins. So this here is the original cane, and this here is the new growth for this year. And you can see it's putting out new roots, and actually it's attached to that piece of leca. So there are, you know, many new canes here, and I think all of them have a new growth. Here's another one with new roots and new growth. And I did have one, I think this one here, which is one of the bigger ones, and it put out a new growth, but in the container, because for a while I was keeping them in a container, it got too wet. I don't know if it dipped down below the water level and the new growth died off, but I'm hoping it'll put out a new one. But even though that growth died, it's putting out new roots, so I still have lots of hope for this one. And I got a clip there, not squeezing them, but just holding them on so they're a bit steadier in the pot. And this one here, oh my, here we go. I'll take out another one. Ooh, look, the roots after really grown down on that guy. And here's the fresh new shoot, and this original one had two canes on it, so here's this year's growth. So I'm hoping they'll, you know, continue to like it here and continue to grow, and who knows, maybe one day down the road, well down the road, I might have some nice blooms to show you. And I think I already showed you the tag. I'll show you again, Dendrobium Epiphylum. And once again, I want to thank Fernanda for sending me these beautiful plants. and I have to get something back in the mail to her ASAP. Okay guys, I hope this wasn't too long. I hope you enjoyed seeing an update soon after you saw the original video, and I hope you're all impressed like I am with how well the plants have done. And take care, and please do, visit Fernanda's channel and subscribe if you haven't already, but I'm sure many of you already are subscribed. Okay, thank you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.